Cole Fine Guns and Gunsmithing, your one-stop shop for everything fine European shotguns. Visit us on the web at www.colegun.com.
So here's the Beretta DT11 Black Pro in the International Trap variation that we're going to use to show you how this works. This particular gun has the TSK standard system installed on it. This is what we call a glove grip. This is a right-handed glove grip in the large size. These come in extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large, with the grip diameter, the placement of the beaver tail, and very importantly, the distance from the grip to the trigger vary on each of these. So with this system, we can adjust our length of pull in and out. Okay, our comb can go up and down, side to side for cast, and it can tip back and forth to adjust the relationship between the nose of the comb and the heel of the comb. On the pad end, the pad can slide left and right, it can slide up and down, and then it's able to rotate on its shaft as well as adjust for the pitch angle. So all I need basically to work with this system are 2 wrenches, and the wrenches are provided from TSK, and these are the wrenches. I use my own wrenches because I work with these a lot, and it's just easier for me to use my own. So now we've moved over here to my vise. I'm far more efficient working out of a vise, and I have the luxury of having one. So this is where we are now. So the comb is pretty traditional, and in the sense that it utilizes, the 2 screws on the comb to remove the upper comb body. So we're gonna do that using the 4mm wrench. I'm just loosening both of these screws. Now, very importantly, when adjusting the length of pull, there's another component of this to understand. I'm going to take the pipe completely out so I can show you this. Inside here, we have an O-ring and an aluminum disc. I'm going to fish out of here, okay? So we have this aluminum disc, and we have a rubber O-ring, okay? On the front side of the stock, we use a 3mm wrench that reaches into a hole in the grip. And there's an aluminum cylinder in there that's threaded, and the screw goes through there to apply pressure onto this disc. So when we adjust our length of pull, basically what we're doing is we're using this screw going through the grip to push this disc and apply support there. And this screw here then retains it. If the screw here is not pushed up against the aluminum disc when the length of pull is at its final adjustment where you want it to be and lock it down, when you shoot the gun, the recoil will cause this screw to allow this to just slip in and will shorten itself up. A little later in the video, we'll show you inside this grip where that cylinder is and how that screw relates to this aluminum disc. But again, we have the aluminum disc with a groove on it, the rubber O-ring, and then the pipe. This is the orientation. And then that screw pushes up against this pipe and prevents that pipe from being able to slide forward when the clamp is locked down. So the pads are available in 3 thicknesses from TSK, and they're 15mm, 23mm, and 32mm. And they're also available in some different colors, and this 15mm is available as a shaped pad as well. You notice the way that the screws can slide back and forth in these slots, and the screw holes are offset in the pad plate bracket. That allows us to really be very extreme in terms of where we want the relationship of the pad to set in relationship to the center line of the shotgun. So there you go, folks. That is a demonstration of the basic adjustability of the TSK system. This particular unit, again, is the standard unit. It is the unit that TSK produces for Beretta. There are many other options as far as these TSK systems are concerned, and in part 2, we're going to show you what many of those options are. This particular unit is set up as an international trap unit in a standard bridge length with a bunker trap neutral plate and a 32 millimeter comb on a large grip. In part 2, we're going to confuse you with lots of options.
For more information and to purchase a TSK system, please go to www.coldgun.com or call us direct at area code 239-352-0345. Cole Fine European Shotguns and Gunsmithing, your one-stop shop for everything European shotguns.